How you doing? My name is Mr. Epps. I am a new teacher here at Woodside Middle School. I teach 6th grade math and I am on the Gator team. I just want to tell you a little bit about myself and my family. I am married. I have 3 children. Oldest name is Jagger. He is 22 years old. My middle son, his name is Braden. He just graduated from high school at Northrop, and he is 18, and I have a daughter that is 12 years old going on 13, 7th grader, and her name is Maya. My wife's name is Danielle. We've been married for 8 years, and this is our happy family. A little bit about myself. I have been teaching this would be my 14th year. Did some teaching in foreign community schools. Also taught through East Allen and did a couple years of teaching at Ivy Tech as well. I am a graduate of Snyder High School and Ball State University, where I have an accounting degree. I also got my teacher's license from IPFW here in Fort Wayne. I have 15 years of coaching experience at the middle school and AAU level. Won a couple of city championships at Blackhawk Middle School and several championship tournaments on the AAU level with both boys and girls. Best way to reach me is through email. My email is aeps@sacs.k12.in.us. That is the best way to reach me. I think you can also reach me through Canvas messaging as well if you have any questions or concerns. Grading policy is pretty straightforward. 60% summative assessments and formative is 40%. So summative consists of tests and quizzes, and formative is everything else. So homework, things that we do in class, projects, things like that. My expectations are pretty simple and straightforward. Be on time. If you're here on time, you get class started on time, then we have less distractions at the beginning of class. Everybody comes in quietly and on time, then we can get started right when the bell rings. Be prepared to learn. So I would expect you to have your laptop. I would expect you to have pencil and paper, a calculator if you need it, and anything that is essential to learning in class. Be a good listener. Someone in the class may have a question, and if you are talking, that means you can't hear the question, but also means that the person sitting next to you can't hear the question as well. And based on my previous experience, that question is probably a question that everyone needs to hear. So just make sure that you are a good listener, you are listening and respectful to other people in the room, and they will do that same for you. And then lastly, be a good classmate. If you see another kid in the class having trouble, see if you can help out. Ask me, hey, Mr. Epps, is it okay if I go sit with so-and-so and see if we can't help each other out with some of this work that we're doing, and usually that would be great. Another big one is being respectful. We talked about that just a little bit before. Got to be respectful of the other students in the room. Be respectful of me as I will be respectful as you as well. If I'm up at the front talking, if I'm walking around the room talking, I expect all eyes to be on me. And I also would give you that same courtesy if you were talking, that everybody should be paying attention to you so we could hear your question. Because again, it's valuable information coming from me, also valuable information coming from you, and everybody else in the class needs to hear that. Everyone's opinion counts. We're not laughing at people during class. We're not going to say, oh man, that was a silly question, haha, and everybody laughs. We're not going to do that. We want to have a safe learning environment in class, which leads to good discussion in class, which ultimately leads to good learning. So we want to make sure everybody feels comfortable and they feel safe asking questions in class. If you're absent from school, please check Canvas frequently. All assignments will be posted there. So make sure that you are checking your Canvas and any Zoom links, any homework assignments, quizzes, things like that. Those will all be in Canvas with information there for you so that you or your parents can see it. So if you are out of school on a particular day, you won't miss too much. Sixth grade math. What we'll be learning this year, we've broken down into units. So Unit 1 is applications of whole numbers. Unit 2 is decimals. Unit 3 is rates and ratios. And Unit 4 is fractions. Unit 5 is evaluating expressions. Unit 6, measure of central tendency. Unit 7 will be integers and graphing. And lastly, Unit 8 will be shapes. Let's make it a great year this year. I know this is a trying time right now, and everybody's trying to figure out, how to best go about being at school and the learning environment, and everybody's, just on their end as far as how we're going to learn. Is it safe and those kind of things. So we're going to make it as safe as we can here at school. Let's make it a great school year, and thank you and welcome to Woodside.